Welcome to short video on Python, XML and XPath. For parsing the XML files, generally we will be using the XPath here. So what is the XML file? It is really used for the transferring of data between 2 points in the secure manner. So XML file mainly consists of 3 parts: elements, sub-elements, attributes and text. So if we have observed here, so this is my root element, and inside root element I had 2 elements, child element 1 and child element 2. I can also have the different elements, but for better reference, I have used the same element now, but you can maintain the different elements as per the requirement of the storing of the data. So at the same time, it will continue like attributes. ATTR is the one attribute, ATTR2 is the one attribute. So for example, if you want to store the books information for Python language, for Python book, you may be having in different languages. Python book in Spanish language by some other, Python book in English language by same other, Python book in French language by same other. Like this, you may be having in different uh, languages. So to identify the language, you may be using the attribute. To identify the actual text, you can write the text between the 2 elements. So XML finally consists of these 3 parts: elements, attributes and actual text. Whenever you want to parse the XML file, you first should identify the what are the text you need, what are the attributes you need, and then how the element flow is. If it is under like root, child, subchild, or if it is under like root, child one, and language, etc. like that. So you should understand the flow of the elements arrangement. What is the parent root? What is the child root? What is the subchild root? What is the child root? Sorry. What is the parent element? What is the child element? What is the subchild element? Like this, you can have the depth of almost more than 10 or 50, any length of the depth you can have like this. Here I have taken only the depth of 2. From one is root to the child, the second depth is child to the subchild. If you consider my second value also, it is root to the child to the subchild. We can consider one example here. So I am having the bookstore element as the root element. The bookstore has the sub element called book. So for the bookstore, element is book is the child. For the book, bookstore is the parent. And this book has one attribute called category. So whether the book is belongs to the software, or whether book belongs to the science, or whether book belongs to the web development, etc. And each book has 4 sub-elements. One is title, the second one is other, the third one is year, and the fourth one is the price. And wow, each of this element has the text. Here in the above function, we have seen that we may be having the text also. We may be having the text also. So some elements you will be just having the child element. Some elements you will be just having the child elements, but obviously the last element at least should have the text one. The last element will always be having the text one. What is the purpose of having that flow? Mainly indicated in the text. The data will be stored in the text. Let me show you the XML file. So here I have taken the root element as the library. Root element has 3 sub-elements, 3 sub-elements of same type: book element, and book element. So for the category of the first book element, I have given the science. For the category of the second book element, I have given the Python, and the category of the third book element is also the Python. Obviously, it cannot be the same, but somehow I have written the same. But anyway, it is different. It is Python and Python. And each book element has the 4 other title, year, price, the author of the books, and title of the book, author of the book, in which year it has been printed, and the price of the book. So the final data I am having here is title of the book is one of the text, author of the book is year of the book, and price of the book. Total, I had 3 categories of books. One is science, the second one is Python, and the third one is the Python. So these 3 categories of books have provided here, and for one book, Python Kickstart, there are multiple authors. For Python Kickstart, there are multiple authors. Now, based on this file, we will go ahead and we will see the XPath and passing the XML file using the XPath and Python. So the first one is from xml.e3.element3 as et and et.parse of data.xml and root is equal to 3.get3. So if I print the tree, you can see what is the data available here. So it is the element3 object. And if I print the root, after giving the get root, if I print the root, I got the element which is called library. So what is my root element here? My root element is the library, and I got the library element. You can see here, if I close the first element, the second element, and third element, I am expanding each element. Now, what are the things I need? So for this, under this library, I had the book element. So I need the 3 books right now. I need the 3 books right now. So 3 category of books. So if I provide that, if I give dot slash slash dot indicates current slash slash book. So after the current, I am looking for the book. After the current, anywhere dot indicates current to anywhere till the book element till you find the book element. I am getting the 3 values. Let me store them into the res variable. So when I store them into the res variable, I will be getting the 3 elements. If I print res, you can see you got the 3 element. Let's go ahead and look at the what the first element contains. So if I give use the find all on the sub element also. Again, you can give res of 0 dot find all, etc. Oh, excuse me. Now we will see one by one. Append attribute, append for the adding the new sub element. If you want to add the element, for the passing the data, we will look for the reading of the information only. Now I will say res of 0 dot attrib. So for the 0 element, the attributes are in the dictionary format. So res of 0 dot attrib is the category science. Res of 1 dot attrib is the category Python. Res of 2 dot attrib is the category Python. Now, if I use items, what will be the result? Res of 0 dot items. Categories in the form of list of tuples. Now, I will give dot text. So for res of 0, there won't be any text because res of 0 has the sub element. Res of 0 has the sub element. So you can clearly observe in the file, res of 0 is nothing but the science category. So book element has no any text. Book element has no any text. Now I will go ahead and say res of 0, res of 0 dot find or find all. I can use anything. I am going for the find all dot // title. Again, I got the title element. So you can see that under the book category, book category, I had the sub element is nothing but the title. For the title, I had the text now. So if you want for the text, simply I can give at the end dot text. Sorry, it is a list element. I have to go for the index 0. Find all will always give me the list. So you got the information. Sapiens, a brief history of humankind. And it is not necessary to follow the element wise order sometimes based on your requirement. Now I need to get all the titles only. So irrespective of giving the dot book slash title, even you can give the book slash title if you want only the English or etc. But irrespective of those things, I can also directly get the titles directly. I can also get the titles directly. Now I want to know what are all the books available. So for that, I can simply use the titles root dot. From the root onwards, I'm coming back now. My root is nothing but library. Root dot find all dot slash title. So here I am getting three values. Now I will say title equals to root dot find all of these things. Now I got the titles. If I print the titles, if I print the titles, it will be having three elements. It will be having three elements. Now I need the all the books. I need all the books. So how can I get the books? By getting the text of the titles. I can get the book names by giving the text of the titles. Now I can proceed and give print. I can proceed and give print list comprehension of. I will get one by one element x for x in titles, x for x in titles, x dot text. A typo here. So you can see I got the three books name. You can see I got the three books name. Similarly, if I want to get only with the specific categories, if I want to get only with the specific categories, if you observe the file, all the titles are with English only. Now I will try for the category of the Python. I will try for the category of the Python. So for that, I will go ahead and insert the new cell and I will say Python is equal to root dot find all imports dot // I need the book but I don't need all the book elements. I need only the book elements where category is, where category, what is the name here I am using? Here also I am using the category only, where category equal to Python, where category equal to Python. So in the quotes I am giving Python here. Now let's see what contains in the Python. So if I print the Python, it will be the book element, but only, sorry, it's capital P. XML is case sensitive. XML is case sensitive. So I got only one book element because with get category equal to Python has only one. With category equal to Python has only one. Previously I got the three book elements because at there I suggested to get the all the books, but now I suggested to get the books only with the category equal to Python. So now if I go ahead and see the Python dot find all python dot find all dot slash slash title of 0 dot text of 0 dot text. So here I am giving Python. Here it is nothing but book element. Inside the from the book element onwards, from the book element onwards, from this specific element onwards, not check from the root onwards, not check from the root onwards. Check from this specific book element onwards. If I check from the root element onwards, so I will be getting three titles: title 1, title 2, and title 3. But currently my Python indicates this category, this part of the XML file itself. So in this part of the book element, I had only one title. I had only one title. So if I go ahead and give the text, sorry, I have to give Python of 0. You can see you got the text name is Python easy. So like this, I am trying to explaining a large concept in the short video of around 10 minutes. So I assume you will be understanding this.